So I've done the majority of the sorting. I'm down to the last bag, and I thought I'd show you guys something. Basically how I sort. This is not a Lego tire, I don't think. I've never seen it before. Now, I will say there are certain pieces that I've never seen before in Lego because, again, I'm not up on the latest and greatest stuff. I'm really not. But I do know a lot of the old pieces, and every once in a while I get surprised by the older pieces. So this is awesome. Look at that rocket thruster. That's going to stay over here. So the last bag I grabbed has all these nice old gray plates in them. Awesome to have. A couple more 4x6 plates. The last time I grabbed a lot that I thought was classic old gray. It was Mega Block or Build to Rule or whatever else. This is why I grabbed the bag. This is also why I grabbed the bag. So this is also why I grabbed the bag. But again, I have to take the whole thing apart because I want to wash these pieces. So every single, I mentioned this in a bunch of videos, every time I buy used lots, no matter where they came from and no matter how much I trust a person, every used piece that comes into my collection gets washed. And that's just to save me from stuff. A piece of aluminum. So here's a very, when I was a kid, this was the coolest piece because of propellers or helicopter blades or whatever else you wanted it to be. One garage door piece. Now there were other bags there that I left at Value Village that had more garage door pieces in it, but I have so many garage door pieces that I said I can't justify buying a bag just for garage door pieces because I have lots. So I wasn't going to worry about it. So as you can see, I go through every one of these and I verify waffle brick. Sorry, waffle plate. Just awesome. So that was good. Another wing plate, awesome to have. Technic old gray, awesome to have. I'm gonna put that there. I kept all the cool parts out here, and so I could do a quick video after this one. I have another part 3 or whatever, but I wanted to show you my last little bit of sorting and get to the point where I'm gonna talk about how I actually sort. So right now, because there is a mix of Lego versus non-Lego, whatever that non-Lego is. Some of it was Connects, very, very few, but some of it was Connects. A lot of it was Mega Block, or whatever they're calling themselves lately. I don't care. And even though it was a Canadian company, it's the one Canadian company I don't care for because they basically ripped off Lego. I mean, yeah, we can get into the dynamics of whatever, and you can go into the history of whatever. This Hummer, don't care. It's not Lego. Another rocket thruster, but not just ordinary rocket thruster, one without an axle on it. So this is original 1978, 1979. So that is the entire 5 bag sorted out, and I'm very happy about that because I am actually tired. But what I wanted to show you, basically every part comes apart and goes in there. So this is my bin of non-Lego, and this is my bin of Lego minus the cool parts. So I got over twice as much Lego as non-Lego, which is what I always hope for. 66% or above between Lego and non-Lego is what I aim for when I buy these new bags. Because you can't pick and choose. Well, you can pick and choose the entire bag, but you can't pick and choose what's in the bag. So if you could, it'd be 100% Lego. Now, I have purchased bags from Value Village that were 100% Lego, and therefore I just wash it immediately. And then when I start sorting it afterwards, I realize that 1 or 2 pieces of the entire bag are not Lego, sporadically. So that happens. I will say that does happen. But overall, these days, what you find at a thrift store, no matter what, 99% of the finds of bags of Lego or bags of bricks, toy building bricks, there's a mix of Lego versus anything else. Monopoly pieces. Battleship pieces. I found I would have a huge collection of Connects right now if I kept them. I would have an absolutely monstrous amount of Connects right now, because about 5 or 6 years ago, or I would say 20 to about 5 years ago, 20 years to about 5 years ago, when you bought Lego lots, there was Connects in them, and that happened a lot. Lately, not so much. I don't know if Connects is still in the market. I have no idea, because I don't pay attention to Lego brick toy manufacturers at all. But as I say, so this is going to go into a bag, and this is going to go back to Value Village with the other stuff, old clothes that we have and other furniture that we want to get rid of. It's going to go back to Value Village, and I'm going to get a 20% discount card for my next purchase, which will probably be Lego. So let's just go through this right now while we're still here. So this is a piece right there. That's a wonderful piece to have. Only one of them. But guess what I did get 2 of, and I wasn't expecting that. Those 6x8s. Cannot complain about that at all. And as I say, one of these, always cool to have. 2 rocket thrusters, one original and one of the newer ones. I got a black one of these. Probably didn't come in a space set, maybe. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But always cool to have. Some minifig legs. 4 of these 6 stud wide radar dishes, and they're all in the same bag. And then of course the 8 stud wide one castle wall. Now there was other bags that had castle walls in them, and I didn't buy them because I don't build castle. Slightly, I won't say disappointed, but only 3 wing plates are all one side, and 2 big and 1 small. That's fine. I will use them. That's not an issue. This is sad. 1 broken train rail. It'll go into the bin of doom, and that's fine. Some hair pieces. Not too many, 0 minifigs, but some hair pieces, and including the punk rock hair piece. And this came from obviously a Ninjago, and possibly this one too. So I got some Ninjago pieces. So this is, I only pulled this out because we were just talking about this today. Look at that. So this is an axle, probably from either obviously a 2x2 brick or a 2x2 plate, wheel plate. I was just talking on Facebook with my friend who was talking about how to substitute if you got a rusty axle, and just substitute from the old 2x2 black plate or bricks, and just substitute the axle. And I think that's a great idea. What I did years ago, I made a video. And when I bought a whole lot, and every wheel in the set had rust, they must have left out in the garage, and condensation and stuff like that rusted the axles. Because I'd never seen a rusted, in my life before that, I never had a rusted axle ever. And so I came across like a dozen of them. And what I did is I WD-40 them, and then I took off one of the red hubs on one side, and I stuck it in the drill, the metal, the axle in the drill, and I took my sandpaper to it. That worked well for me. But I do have a ton of these. Like the guy's right, just substitute them. Like just put a good one in instead of sanding them. So I got 1 wheel set and half a wheel set, one tire, one landing pad. What are you gonna do? So 1 old musket, 2 antennas, 1 gray and 1 white. There you go, 1 gray and white. As I said before, one clutch gear, 1 shield, and a bottom of a 9-volt battery box. Just the bottom. That's okay, because I got some just the top. And as I said, a Fabuland wheelbase. The other thing I wanted to show you, Thor's hammer. No, I don't want to show you that, but I got one, and I think it says Lego somewhere on it. It says right there, yeah, Lego. This is a piece that I want to say is Lego. It could be a newer piece, maybe from the Agents sets or whatever. I've never seen it before. I'm sure other people out there have seen it. It's got the same bar that connects into the whatever, so it goes up and down, probably for a helicopter or something. I didn't buy a lot in the late 1990s and the 2000s when Agents came out and all those other ones came out. But I'm saying this is Lego. It doesn't say anywhere on it that I can read not on an edge, not anywhere, but it fits perfectly into the hand and or whatever. So that's going into the Lego bin for now. So the other thing I wanted to show you about this collection that I really, really love, not just because of the one waffle plate, because one waffle plate, man, nice to have, even though I got a whole bit of it. And this one's a pretty good one. It's not completely, it's not perfect. I got some perfect waffle plates. This is close to perfect. It's got some yellowing, but all the studs are not worn. Like some of my waffle plates, you can't even read the studs anymore. And it looks okay, so I'm happy with that. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. Excuse me. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if I can like block that off and get like real closely. Get right in here. That is a really, really old Lego brick with the old logo on it. They got the newer ones that look like that. So I get the sun on that, the light reflecting off of that. It kind of looks like the logo in the early mid 60s. But notice how this one is vertical and this one is horizontal. I always thought that was kind of cool because what happens is the Lego, when it's not made in Denmark, they didn't have the quality controls that the Lego system had back in Denmark. So something was on there. I don't know what that is. And the same with the white brick here. I have these two bricks that have exactly the same thing. One has vertical. Let's see if you can see that. Zoom in right in. Vertical logo, and one has horizontal. So I love it when I find old bricks in a lot that predate me. And that makes me happy. I don't know why that makes me happy. I don't know why having I got a full bin of just waffle plates, the 4x8s, the 2x8s, the 6x8s. I think there's some 6x8s in there, and the one with the rounded edges on them. I adore those, and because first of all, I know they're older than me. Most of them anyway. So I get excited when I find waffle plates, but I honestly do get excited. And you can even see that these studs are higher than normal studs. They didn't have the quality control that they do now. And that's not the worst I've seen. You can see, let's just see if I can show you this. You can see the difference in height of the studs between the white and the red. The white's almost twice as high. That happened a lot. This is either Canada or America molds. So again, I'm happy that I got those pieces. I'm happy that they're in the collection. Now, the other thing I wanted to show really quick is when you are sorting between Lego and non-Lego, one of the hang-ups, you get used to this really quick. Sometimes it's even a shade difference and a gloss difference and whatever. But this is a inverted 1x2 slope. It has two hollow studs on the top, so that's immediately not Lego. Lego never ever did that. They did a solid stud on one, the full side, and the hollow stud, solid stud, and the hollow stud on the slope side. So you can just, from a distance, you can say that's not Lego. And they said that they did the same with the 1x3s and the 2x3s inverted. They're all whole. They're all non-solid stud on the top. The other thing that you'll notice on a tile, is I can get the light on that one. The inside is not glossy, first of all. The inside doesn't say Lego, but sometimes the old Lego tiles did not say Lego either. But you can just tell the difference between a Lego tile and a non-Lego tile by the interior of it. And that's where you have to look everywhere. So I have a completely full bin of Lego here that's going to be washed now and sorted into the collection. There's not one full set at all, or one even close to full set at all. Classic space, kind of sad, but I can think of like 3 or 4 sets off the top of my head that use the 6x8 trans yellow. I'm probably not going to build them at all. I'm just going to roll these into my collection. The other 2 pieces that I found are these guys. 2 swords. They might be from Ninjago. I don't know. I've never seen these before in my life. There's absolutely no markings on any of them at all, but they fit into a minifig hand. So I don't know if they're Lego or not. I honestly don't know. They don't have flat bottoms here on the end of the minifig hand handle. Usually Lego has a pretty flat bottom. So I'm saying these are not Lego, and you can see the mold seam on these more than normal Lego. So I'm erring on the side they're not Lego, but I'm gonna leave them out for now. And one of you guys, if you know, again, they look like this. And I don't think they're Lego, but I could be wrong. But again, for $45 worth, this is $45 worth of Lego to anybody in the world. My opinion, well, people who like Lego, this is well worth $45. And so I think, again, I got a good bargain on this. You know, it is some effort, but I enjoy it. I really enjoy sorting most times when I'm, you're not gonna get, there's a problem with these guys because they're gonna be washed. So there's one. And let's see if I can get the other one. I'm gonna stick my nail in there. I'm gonna try to stick my nail in there. I'm gonna wash these things and I'm gonna just sort them into the collection overall. I'm not gonna try to build anything from them at all. This is where I wish a brick separator is not, well, maybe it will. Let me get a brick separator in there. I always have a handy dandy brick separator. There we go. Come on. There we go. All apart. So the Lego comes all apart. When I see a big hunk of Mega Block or whatever, I just leave it together. I know the whole thing's Mega Block. And they just get dumped in there. Oh, there's one Lego piece right in the middle of this guy. Should have looked at him closer. So that is Lego. You go back in there. So that's it. That's all. 16 minutes, 2 videos. I had fun doing this. It was a great. Why is my Galaxy Explorer not sitting properly? There we go. The entire video probably has been sitting there on the side, listing everything. It was a good trip to Valley Village today. I didn't find any old Hardy Boys books, but I always look. But I did happen to find 5 really, for me, really good bags of Lego. For everybody else, these days, the modern collectors, there wasn't too many bags of newer bricks. Unfortunately, there was, I didn't see it like overwhelming Friends bags that I usually see there or something like that. As you can see, overall, older bricks, 70s, 80s, sometimes even 60s, but mostly 70s. Mostly 80s, some 70s, some new. There are light blay and dark blay bricks in here, and some off colors, but overall it's the original colors. So I'm happy. So that's it. That's all. Again, I want everybody to stay safe. Take care of yourselves, take care of your friends, take care of your family. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.